eyes. Pulling up the note, she tossed it into the river. Then she slid her hand into her muff to touch the pocket pistol she'd lifted from the closet of her twin brother, Thorn, otherwise known as the Duke of Thornstock. Though the pistol wasn't loaded, she had no clue how to fire a gun, much less load one. The feel of the carved ivory stock beneath her fingers was reassuring. It should look impressive enough to hold off a coward like Lionel Mallet. She heard the crunch of wheels on gravel just in time to see him descend from the phaeton. He probably owed money on it, but you wouldn't know it to look at him sauntering down the hill to the bridge without a care in the world. Hard to believe she'd risked everything years ago for a pair of blue eyes, a smug smile, and a head of raven curls. Even in a mere ensign's uniform, Lionel had looked incredibly appealing to a woman surrounded by her stepfather's aging friends, or her teasing brother and half-brothers. Today, dressed even more impressively in gentleman's attire, he lacked the power to move her. How could she not have seen the truth back then, that he was debonair and slick, the kind of man who slithered his way into a naive woman's life, then poisoned her and her future with one bite? If she'd just recognized. It didn't matter. She recognized his true character now. So as he approached, looking utterly sure of himself, she drew out Thorn's pistol and aimed it at him. "That's close enough, sir." He laughed at her, blast him. "You mean to shoot me, do you?" "If I have to." "But you don't." He cocked his head rakishly. "You merely need to pay my price. 50 guineas is a reasonable amount for my silence, wouldn't you say?" Her hands shook. She hoped he couldn't see that. "I'm surprised you ask so little, considering what you'd get if you married me." "Are you still interested in that?" When she merely glared at him, he shrugged. "I didn't think so. What a pity. A marriage would suit both of us." "I'm sure it would help your finances, but in what possible way could it benefit me?" she asked coldly. He let his insolent gaze trail down her. "You're by no means as youthful as you were at 20. It won't be long before you're considered an out-and-out spinster, and then no one will marry you." "Good. That suits me perfectly." Oddly enough, it was the truth. "I'm afraid you have soured me on men, sir." That too was the truth, or part of it anyway. "Nor am I some green girl to fall for your machinations again." "So why do you need the pistol?" "My brother has been fearful that you might try to abduct me, as you tried to do with Kitty Nickman at Christmastide on this very estate." Mention of his failed plan seemed to spark his temper. "I considered it, but I know Thornstock. If I kidnapped you, he would cut you off, and then we'd both be poor. Indeed, he threatened as much years ago." The memory of that betrayal settled into her chest like a bad cold. That it still had the power to wound infuriated her. He was trying to protect me, as any good brother would. Still, it rankled that her twin had read Lionel's character so well when she'd been oblivious to it. And, judging from your attempt to blackmail me, he was wise to do so. "This is not an attempt." He took a step forward. "I mean to get my money." She steadied the pistol on him. "I don't have it." He crossed his arms over his chest. "Then I suppose I'll be telling the world about us, starting with your brother." A sick fear gripped her at the thought of Thorn, or anyone at all, hearing the truth. "I promise I'll get you your funds once the family goes to London for the season. That's only a few days away. Surely you can wait that long?"
"Ah, but why should I?"
"Because if I ask Thorn for 50 guineas in the city, he'll think nothing of it, given the ease with which I could spend that on jewellery or clothes. But here in the country, where that would take some doing, he'll find the request suspicious and demand to know why I really want it. There's no plausible lie I can give him. And if I answer him truthfully, he might just murder you." Lionel chuckled.